What's up, Team Buckhouse? We're live. Welcome to the live stream. If you're not watching this live, you know what to do. Listen to it like a podcast. So many of you guys do that. Literally, it's like 1,000-ish people listen to this not live. So thank you for doing that. Stay tuned. There's going to be a ton of stuff to talk about. I am not claiming I know what is the best beginner mountain. I wanted to hear your guys' opinion. I'll tell you the mountains that I love to teach people at, mainly because the last couple of days I've been taking my kiddos shredding. Roman is absolutely ripping, which is like, I'm so hyped. I haven't even like shared half the stuff that dude's been doing. So be ready for tomorrow's video. And then Bristol went out shredding. I made a little cute edit of her, just being the ham that she is. Dude, that little girl is amazing. If only I could get her to stay on the mountain longer than like 40 minutes. It's funny because taking her out's like a 3-hour ordeal, but she only shreds for like the smallest amount. But yeah, if you're not watching live, listen to like a podcast. Everyone's gonna start jumping in here. We're gonna have a great live stream starting at 9:10. I'd love to do these things at 6:30, but I'm a dad and I put my kids to bed. We also watched a Christmas movie, and sometimes, man, I'm gone all day. I didn't get to the mountain until like 11 today, which is like a really late start. But no, I was gone. I didn't get home until like 5:30. So when I got home, like, I wanted to spend time with my kids. So I spent time with my kids, watched a Christmas movie. Actually, we watched Claws. It's on Netflix. I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the artwork. I don't get to watch movies often, but like, me and the kids cuddled up under a blanket, and we watched a Christmas movie, and they sat through the whole thing. It was actually pretty rad. And then I tucked Roman to bed, and then I went and cuddled with Bristol. And now we're live. Now I'm cuddling with you guys in this chat. Jason, I really appreciate all that feedback about the Frisco Adventure Park. I haven't been there yet to teach someone. I've been there in general. Breck Peak 9 is amazing for teaching people. That's where I've been taking Roman and Bristol. The hard part is just like with Breck, period, is unless you got $60 for parking, it's a pain in the butt to get children on a bus to the bus station. Like, it's a mess. I hate it. I hate every second of it. Are you doing those camps? Yeah. I'll get you the camp link right now. We are absolutely doing camps. You can sign up for camp now. I need to start plugging it. All-inclusive adult experience camp in Hood, Timberline Ski Resort. 5 days of shredding. We're going to coach you guys, teach you whatever you want to learn, honestly. But it is also an intro to boxes, intro to jumps. It's one of the most rad experiences of all time. And there's the link right there to come to summer camp. It is the best and easiest way to do Hood in the summer. It's in June. I think it's the first week of June this year. You must be having fun. Oh, I hope it doesn't happen to my... Oh, I don't think that was for me. Wow, lots of comments. These, are these comments? This is a chat. I'm here for you guys, so feel free to ask me anything, guys, about skiing, snowboarding, tricks, mountains. I'm here for you. Hey, do you know Ryan I don't know him, actually, but he's blown up, and he seems like a really rad dude, so I'm sure our paths will cross. When I'm going to be at Copper, it's going to be 5 to 8 inch POW day. So stoked. Dude, Teddy, congrats on that, man. We just got some snow tonight. I think everyone got like 2 or 3 inches, which is nice. A little bit of fresh. I have a brand deal tomorrow, so I need a sunny park day. So hopefully it clears up pretty good in the morning and we can knock out. I hope the jumps are soft. Everything's cruising. Lewis, thanks for grabbing an Evolution sticker. If you guys didn't know, you can snag the Evolution stickers on the live stream, and I can see that. Boom. Thanks for snagging the stickers. Technically today, which the post office is now closed, was the last day to order and get a sticker before Christmas. Unless a Christmas miracle happens, if you order an Evolution sticker, it should show up like, what, a couple days after Christmas now? Because I would drop them off tomorrow, but I will be writing orders before tomorrow morning, just in case somehow they sneak through and get to people before Christmas. So if you want to snag an Evolution sticker, there's the link right there. Snag them. maybe they'll get there before Christmas. Everyone that ordered a sticker earlier in the day, I was able to get them out, and hopefully they will arrive before Christmas time. Hey, I'm such a big fan. When I see you on the when I see you, I get motivated to go snowboard because I snowboard too. I'm not that good. The goal this year is to learn 180s. Could you give me some tips? Heck yeah, cool kit. Thanks for watching the videos. I really appreciate that. I have how-to videos on everything. This is a 6-year-old video, but I think that's even better for me to share it with you since it's one of my older how-to videos. But I have the whole how-to snowboard playlist. Check them out. 180s are really easy, man. You're gonna get it. You're gonna absolutely dominate. Follow the steps in that video, and you will have 180s in no time. Got some great progression this season already with a couple days of lessons at Brack. Let's go, Jason. I can't wait to meet you on the slopes, man. I know we're gonna cross paths soon. Logan, what is up? Just send it, bud. So it's nice 2-foot powder. Oh, dude, when it's a powder day, absolutely boosted, guys. Can you go to Little Switchwood in Wisconsin, dude? The Little Swits requests are through the roof. That little core group of kids is calling it. Doesn't the tow rope at Frisco Adventure Park open on the 19th? I heard something. Yeah, that's Thursday. So not tomorrow, is Wednesday, then Thursday. My wife wants to go to Denver. So if she wants to do that, I'm not going to make it. But if she decides to bail on going to Denver, I will be going to that. Oh, I'm going to hit up Frisco Adventure Park. I'd love to bring some attention to it. Leo says, whatever happened to winter camp? So I was playing with the idea of doing one here, and then I was playing with the idea of doing one in Revelstoke, Canada. And technically there is a winter camp in Revelstoke, Canada. I will only be there for 2 days though. Here is the winter camp link. If you're interested in going, so I'm going this year just to meet the dudes in person, and obviously ride at Revelstoke, kind of get a vibe of what that experience is going to be like. And if you want to go to Revelstoke, Canada and ride for 5 days, this is the cheapest snowboard trip I've ever seen. 5 lift tickets, get to shred with me on one of the days. It has personal film sesh, après ski with Johnathan, swag, airport transportation, mountain tour, accommodation. It's so cheap, dude. So if you're interested in winter camp, I just shared the link right there. It's with Peak to Creek Adventure Club, and the goal next winter, and the reason why I can only be there for 2 of the days, is my wife told me she would leave me if I was gone for 18 days straight, because I was gonna go do this, and then literally leave from Revelstoke to Austria to go ride with Clue, and I would have been gone for 18 days, and it was just gonna be too much for my family. So next year, obviously, hopefully all that stuff doesn't line up side by side. And that's like the hardest thing when someone's like, yo, come to Little Swits in Wisconsin. It's like, yo, I want to, but then I got offered to go to Revelstoke in Canada. And I took that one instead. Or like I got invited to Austria. So I'm going to Austria with Clue again. So that being said, Jason just dropped a $5 donation, man. Thanks for the first donation of the live stream. $5, appreciate it, man. Thanks to a couple lessons, I did my first blue at Breck this season. Cashier, dude, let's go, Jason. That's so rad, man. The cool thing is, it's still really early. You're gonna absolutely get the blues dialed in, and by the end of the season, dude, when they only have Peak 7 open, you'll be riding all those blues, no issues. Absolutely killing it. Cool kit. I use the Smith Scout helmet. That helmet is linked in the description of this video. All of my stuff is linked in the description, but I will throw you the helmet link right here. The Smith Scout, it's my favorite. Taylor's in the house. What up, dude? Granby Ranch is probably the best family, but wouldn't recommend it for better riders. I will find that out. I'm in talks with Granby. We'll kind of wait until later in the season for me to get out there. So everything's open, and I'm excited. They did a bunch of. I think they said they expanded their park this year. So you know me, I like the steel. I wish camps were not just 18 plus. I know it's hard, insurances and all kinds of stuff. So we got to keep camps adult only. So like, I don't want to babysit kids. You need 24-hour supervision, and that's a lot. I already have my own kids to 24-hour supervise. Yo, I asked for your sticker, and I'm a skier for the first time out west at Mount Baker in a couple days, dude. Wild Oat, let's go. We do have a ski version of the logo, guys. The rails of copper were sticky, dude. Teddy, no joke. I posted a video about it today. Normally copper's rails are money. They're butter, but not today, dude. They were sticky. I remember when I was 3 years old, it was just me and my dad with our skis and my dad's old Ford. It would always reek of diesel exhaust. It would always smell pleasant. That's a rad memory, Luke. I love that. Thanks for sharing that. I hate my Ford. It just breaks down all the time. It's brutal. Steamboat with the new beginner terrain? Yeah, Logan. The new beginner terrain was a game changer for Steamboat, and I think it opened up the eyes to a lot of the bigger resorts. I'm pretty positive Breck wants to put in a gondola and do something somewhat similar on Peak 9. So Breck's learner area is super rad. If they get that gondola in and a little bit of more like dirt work and stuff, Breck could become like beginner mecca, dude. Cannot wait to get back out to Eldora tomorrow. Gonna work on side hits and small jumps. Let's go, day job shredder. Ba, 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 ba. Johnathan, I've never been able to ollie before. Would you happen to know any really quick tips on how to ollie while riding? Because I feel scared. I'm scared to jump while riding. Yeah, Dylan, practice it not riding. So with the ollie, find a flat piece of snow or in your house, if you have carpet, strap in and do the lean back, load the tail, pop forward, bring your legs up, and try to land soft with both feet down at the same time. You can do that in your house. Do it on not moving. Any trick, guys, you should be able to practice not moving. And then add in moving slow, and then you can ramp it up. You don't just go like full speed and try to jump. That's terrifying. Don't do that. Would you hot wax a brand new board on its first use? It's not a bad move. Most factory wax is pretty meh, not that great. I know Gilson, the factory that I went to, actually did like a really solid job waxing their boards when they come off the press, but it never hurts. You don't have to. I would give it, if you don't, let's say you get a brand new board on the second day, after the second day of riding your brand new board, then I would wax. Because usually it's just a quick like buffer wax, like it's nothing too crazy. So the best family resort for skiing purposes is Ski Cooper, right? That would be my guess. I mean, terrain-wise, Ski Cooper is awesome for learning. Two things, they don't groom all the time, so that can be challenging for beginners, and their chairlifts are so slow. Did Clue stop sponsoring you? Tried your coupon and did not work. Sadly, Ani, the coupons are gone. I'm still sponsored by Clue. I'm rocking a Clue hoodie right now. Clue is amazing, but sadly the coupon codes are gone. So if my description has the coupon code, I've been making sure to get rid of it. But yeah, it shouldn't be in the description, but the coupon code days were good. Did you have a schedule? Do you have a schedule for posting, or do you just post whenever you're able to? So Logan, I used to post daily, and I did that for 6 years. And now my schedule, the thing I try to do is long form video on Monday, live on Tuesdays, which I am. I want to go live at 6:30, and I want to go live for 2 hours. I'm a dad, and I'm one person, so I do my best. A long form video on Wednesday, nothing on Thursday, a long form video on Friday, live on Saturday, and nothing on Sunday was what I said I was going to do at the start of the season. Then I found a new format of video that I want to try out and start doing a lot more. Tristan. Which is me taking you guys on runs on the ski resorts that I know well and kind of breaking down what to look for in the run, everything like that. It's like unedited, kind of top to bottom, just radness. Here's an example of that video right there. And I think I'm going to start posting those on Thursdays and Sundays. So technically there will be something daily happening on this channel every single day. Now, I do post 3 shorts every single day, which can and cannot be time consuming. I need to ride with the ski dock more to get more clips. The dock is a great filmer, and we went out today. We're going to go out tomorrow. We were stacking some clips, which was nice. It was just a cruddy day today. So cruddy in a good way. Snow felt great. A little cold, a little windy. Very hard to see. Very flat light. But Logan, I hope I answered your question, man. But now that I'm not committed to daily. So like I have like my dream posting that I want to do. But if I don't hit that, the only thing that I'm like committed to and it's going to happen no matter what every single day is 3 shorts a day. I don't know when I'm going to go to Giants Ridge, honestly. Because you inspired me to snowboard and get out there. Thank you, dude. Greasy, let's go. Rebel Stoke sounds rad. I'll probably end up doing it next year instead, though. I get it, Leo. But that Rebel Stoke trip, guys, I'm not joking. This is like the most, like, if you have a different trip planned, cancel it and do this one. This is like the cheapest snowboard trip that I can think of. It's an incredible price. Any chance you'll get to try the Capita Lambo board? I'm not signed to a board company, so there's definitely a chance. I just got to get my hands on it. I'm not going to buy it. How's Purgatory going to Wolf Creek there next? Purgatory was fun. The mountain's very traversy. Like if you want to ride the hardest terrain, you have like a lot of traversing to get to like the hardest and better terrain, which kind of stinks, especially on a snowboard. But overall, it's a fun mountain. They have a really fun, unique park too. For the area, it's rad. Like it's it's like for the area, it's like the sickest resort. That like it's sick. Compared to like a Breckenridge or a Keystone, it's not that sick. I would say it's better than Wolf Creek though. At least for terrain park riding. Wolf Creek doesn't have a terrain park. I got rained and hailed on all day today at Timberline. That's brutal. Sorry, Taylor. Are sandbox helmets any good? I haven't used one, but they've been around for a while, so I would assume so. Do you think most of the terrain in Colorado will be open January 1st? I would say most is kind of already open. We're doing pretty good we had a really good early snowfall. But then December has been very dry. We got like 2 or 3 inches today. And the 10-day forecast is looking like snow in 10 days. So hopefully we get a lot. Like we need like a 6 to 12-inch cycle to come through for December. Like that would be huge. Because we kind of like we built up a base and it was like sick. We just got like some places got a foot, some places got 2. My house got 3 feet. And it's all melted down. It looks like we got like 3 inches of snow. So we need refills. One time I was at Powderhorn and caught my edge on my skis. Knocked my out my goggle lens. Dude, Logan, I've done it. Popped out the magnetic lenses. It's not fun, especially when it like runs from you and it like slides down the mountain. You're like, no. Do you know what are good goggles for a decent budget? Yeah, Wild Oat. In the description, my dude. I got my goggle sponsor, Kuno Optics. Use code Buckhouse for 10% off. Here's that link. They're the goggles right here. The Nimbus series with Zeiss lenses. They're really rad goggles. Congrats on almost a 250,000 subs. I know, right? We're cooking. The crazy thing is how much the TikTok and Instagram are growing. Hopefully TikTok doesn't get banned because we just broke 300,000 on TikTok, which is cool. That's my most followed platform. I think that's most people's most followed platform. And then we've gotten like 20,000 new followers on Instagram too. So we're cooking. Hopefully the momentum keeps up. It doesn't die on me. Like the headlights go out, and then all of a sudden, like the back washer doesn't spray. Like blew a head gasket on a 2024. It's like, get out of here, man. Thanks, Tristan. Yeah, Tristan. Copper was okay today. It was so hard to see. Jump 3 was like, you're going up that wedge, and the sky was so gray you couldn't tell the difference. Like you didn't know when the wedge stopped and the sky started. It just like looked like sky the whole way. Any tips on backside threes on bigger jumps? Yeah, you just whip your head around slower. Sounds very like but no, seriously, try to just pull yourself around a little slower. Try it like no grabs too, which obviously people will like grab your board, this or that, but it's like sometimes a no grab 3 is fun. Jaris, what up, dude? Gotta get you back in the backyard. You were ripping the chucking the front flips, dude. Thomas, it's not out of the cards, but it's not on the current hit list to knock out the Midwest. Least counted Colorado resort on the Epic Pass. Crested Butte, if I had to guess. It's just one of the harder ones to get to. Doggy, you guys in Nebraska yet? You ever tried a one wheel? I have. I've never seen snow and learned how to turn in like 10 minutes from one wheeling. What? That's rad, dude. A lot of people say one wheeling is like snowboarding. I don't really agree. I think one wheeling is like one wheeling, but it sounds like you're very confident on a board and you're used to going that direction, so it like clicked for you, dude, which is so rad. Already traveling a lot for the holidays, but I can definitely gonna try and make it to Revelstoke or make Revelstoke happen, dude. Day job, let's go, dude. What's the best resort in Colorado that is not on Icon or Epic? A-Basin. Well, I guess it's on Icon. Howson Hill. No. Purgatory is a ton of fun. Monarch, Ski Cooper, Loveland. Give you a couple. Just purchased my Solomon Plus 2025. Gonna go snowboard for the first time this weekend. Very excited. Congratulations on the new deck. What time zone am I in? I'm in Mountain Standard because I live in Colorado. So it's 9:34. We're doing solid on the live stream. I got a little bit of Gamers Up, old sponsor of the channel. Chilling in my drink, and we're cruising. Just keep asking me questions, guys. You guys kind of feed this live stream. I go off of you, your suggestions, topics, how to do tricks, all that type of stuff. And I go live for about an hour. Sometimes we go a little longer. I used to do 2 hours, and I want to get back to 2-hour long live streams. Usually the chat ends up dying, and that's like, But what am I trying to say? how do streamers stream for like 8 hours straight? That's wild. I mean, they're playing a video game. I think that helps, but wild. Unfortunately, TikTok has until the start of next year, either it's shut down or so. At least if TikTok does go away, a lot of people got to go somewhere else. And we have other platforms that are doing well. And then the next thing will pop up and we'll jump on the next one and we'll just keep her moving. Are you over 1 million total followers? I don't think so. 300,000 on TikTok, 230 on YouTube. So that's 530. And then 140. So that's 670. 670 total followers, which is crazy. But I'm definitely, I think the best way to put it, I'm definitely more known than my follower count, if that makes sense. Like, yes, my follower count is 230,000 on YouTube, but like, I am more known than the actual amount of people that are following me. Are you going to come to Aussie or New Zealand this off season? Josh, that's the plan. I hope so. We get our finances in order to have some extra cash chilling this summer. Looking up trick tips as a new rider, and you consistently are live. I go live twice a week, Jordan, but thanks for jumping on the streams, man. I have a whole How to Snowboard playlist. I don't know if you saw it. Go to my profile playlist and then the How to Snowboard playlist. 160 plus videos on how to snowboard. Whatever you want to learn, dude, I got you. I want to snowboard, and I think I'd really like it. What's the best board for cheap for me to get, or should I just rent? I would start, like, for your first ever day, rent. See if you like it. The last thing you want to do is spend a couple $100 on a setup, go once and not enjoy it. Rent first. If you rent your first 2 or 3 times, if you're digging it, then consider buying a board. My personal favorite ski resort is Keystone, but like the best ski resort in Colorado is Telluride. No, a couple times like a Montana like trip has presented itself, and then I've like hesitated and like, okay, hold on. I'm going to Copper Thursday, trying to teach my friend and his girlfriend how to snowboard. What advice do you give me? Teach him how to J-turn first. I have a how to J-turn video on my how to snowboard playlist. But teach him how to J-turn from heel side J-turn to toe side J-turn, and that'll help a bunch. And keep him on very easy terrain. Like, don't take him up the bubble, anything like that. Take him to like the beginner section. You can go to West Mountain or West Side or whatever, and start on Kickapoo chairlift, I think is what it's called, something like that. You should do Lost Trail Mountain. Where's that one at? Tristan will have a Mount Crescent ski area, Iowa review this weekend. Oh, let's go. Have we been there? I don't know if I've been there. No, we haven't hit. We have not hit Iowa yet. The next time we drive out to the Midwest, that's what we would hit. Mount Crescent, Seven Oaks, Ski Snow Star, and then probably just keep going through all the way to those lower Michigan resorts would be like that strike mission. And then head back. I need a driver. Any tips to hit your first rail? Try not to jump too the beginning of the rail, try and jump to the middle. I have a video for you. I have a short for you. We literally just made a short on how to hit your first rail. I'm going to share that one. Boom. There's a short on how to hit your first rail. Has it snowed in Colorado recently? It snowed today in Colorado. I'm going to New Mexico to board in Taos. I really want it to snow. It definitely needs to snow in that area. I think Tahoe's getting hit though, so I think it goes Tahoe and then it hits New Mexico. So be ready. Just joining. What do you think's the best family ski resort in Colorado? My personal, what I think in the Summit County area, I would go to Breckenridge. Copper's overall mountain is lame and kind of mellow for like intermediate riders, but for beginners, I don't think it's the move. But Breckenridge Peak 9 is amazing for beginners. It really is a rad spot with a lot of easy terrain. Hoedown Hill in the Front Range is awesome. Sorry. Live stream yawns. They happen when I wake up at 3 in the morning, so I'm pushing my bedtime tonight. Ski Cooper is a pretty rad one. Yeah, so Breckenridge, Hoedown Hill, Ski Cooper, and Steamboat rebuilt their whole beginner area, and it's really rad. But I was actually kind of asking you guys. I wanted you guys to tell me. Larry, dude, just gifted 5 members. Let's go. What? Dude, thank you so much. That's insane, Larry. He's got the full-blown evolution going on. Congrats to Tristan got one, Sam, Kenny, Aiden, and Preppy. What that is the membership is a monthly donation, and Larry just donated everyone their first free month. And what happens is your name becomes green, you get the little logo next to your name. And then as you continue to support the dream, your emote will evolve. So everyone starts as the monkey. And then eventually you evolve to the tall walking guy like Tyler. Then you become the skier. Everyone's got to get through the ski stage. Then you'll become a snowboarder like Tristan. And then after a year, become a full-blown evolution like Larry and Citrus Cucumber. And then after 2 years of supporting the dream, you're like Day Job Shredder. The full-blown gold evolution next to your name. You also get a bunch of really rad emotes for being a member. We used to use these a lot more. I think short forms kind of killed community on YouTube, which is why I like my members even more now than ever before. And if you want to become a member, you can click the little money sign, or you can become a member right here. But Larry, dude, thanks for donating 5 members. Brought a big old smile to my face. I appreciate you. I need to check Venmo and Streamlabs for donations. Trips for good tree riding at Keystone, location-wise. North Peak has some really good shredding on it. I've told people in the past where I like to go shredding with the trees, but I'm not going to tell too many people. Have you heard that Park City Ski Patrol is trying to strike against Vail Resorts? Yeah, they're trying to unionize. There's a lot of, like in the ski and snowboard industry right now, a lot of the ski patrollers are unionizing, trying to get that money. We got a bunch of W's in the chat from Tristan, Aubrey, Logan. Tomorrow, I go film a brand deal with Jake Paul's, the guy that fought Mike Tyson, with his new brand, W, which is a like deodorant body wash brand. And yeah, I'm doing a brand deal with them tomorrow. So we working with the Paul bros. You should do some more backcountry vids. Hard work, but they're always so rad. AJ, I love the backcountry videos. The only thing stopping me is snow. Because when I went the other day, like in my backyard with Susie, it was rad. We had the snow. Now that snow is melted, dude. It is thin. The logs are back, everything like that. So we need snow. Lebanon is a great place to dump your kids in ski school. Plus, they get a pass after 3 lessons. I knew it, Dougie. I knew Tristan was a ski school kid. It makes so much sense, Tristan. That's why you're goofy, dude. You're a ski school dump off. I'm joking. Love the videos of you explaining runs at Keystone. Interested in more of the trees if you have recommendations. Yes. I plan to show you guys some rad stuff at Keystone, and I'm stoked that you love the showing off the run videos. Once again, I'm very limited with what is actually open. Not everything is open. Specifically trees and things like that. So give the mountain time to get snow and to develop, and I'm gonna blow your guys' mind with what you don't even know what's at the ski resort. Can't wait for Bergman to open. I can't wait for Independence Bowl to open. I'm gonna get back out there with the split. I'm a first-time snowboarder. I love wonky big boards, but should I keep with normal boards? Yes. They're easier to turn, so as you get better, you can go bigger, but definitely try and stay within your size range. Hey man, thanks for the jump tips. Been up at Meadows 5 times, but hitting the progression park and getting more comfortable. Always lovely content, Tyler. I love hearing that, dude. Congrats, man. Can you explain the whole ski patrol union thing? I don't understand the whole thing. So ski patrollers are currently paid hourly at a lot of owned resorts, and the hourly is pretty low. The way unions work is a group of people that are working at a corporation sign up with a union or vote, and they become part of a union, and the union does the negotiating for the people. And so the union goes, hey, Vail Resorts, you need to pay all patrollers $40 an hour because this is a very dangerous job. Like they're doing all this type of stuff. Like you don't value them. You need to pay them more. And if you don't, we're not going to let them work. They're all going to strike. And so unions do like all this type of negotiating and all this other stuff to like protect the people and give the people a voice with like professionals. Like if the union will hire people that are very good at negotiating and things like that. So it's kind of a very like simplified version of what everything a union does. But like I know when I worked at Target, we would do like anti-union stuff. Like we'd have to like watch videos on like why we don't want to be a union. And as a manager, we had to be like, hey guys, like you could vote to be in a union, but we don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. No. So corporations don't want all their employees to be unionized. It's also really hard. It's a lot harder to fire people when they're a part of a union, and stuff like that too. Kind of a slow start to the season here in Utah, Blake. It is dead in Colorado. I was talking to my buddy who's a ski instructor today, and he's like, yo, I got the day off. I ended up riding with him. He's like, I got the day off because like we had no lessons. Jason with another $5 donation, dude. He's gonna knock out the 10 donation goal all by himself. Our green runs off Bergman okay for beginners. Start parlay turns and easy blues. So the greens off of Bergman, they are easy because they're cat tracks and they're kind of like flat and kind of meh. They're not like runs. I need to pull up the map of Keystone real quick for you so I can kind of see what is fully going on with that. They're not very easy way to get there to stay off that until you can get down Mozart and Spring Dipper as well. Oh yeah, if you would have to, if you don't want to ride Mozart, which Jason, I don't know if you saw, I just made that Mozart video. Mozart's a pretty technical blue, mainly because it's very icy. So you would want to outpost gondola to that area, then you can get onto the green like cat track run, which I don't recommend. It's very busy. It's slightly angles to the right for a lot of it. Um, it's so hard. Keystone doesn't have a lot of greens. I get why you would want to explore those greens, but they're just like get you to point A to point B greens. They're not like a fun green to like learn things on. I've never boarded in Canada before, so this Revelstoke trip that I'm gonna hit is gonna be my first time, which is why you guys should come check it out. Once again, I'm not gonna be there for all 5 days, but it's a 5-day all-inclusive snowboard camp. Insane, or experience. It's not a camp, it's an experience in Revelstoke, Canada. If you're like, I want to go on a snowboard trip, but I don't got a ton of money, that's the trip to go on. I'm a broke college student and I live in Leadville. What's the tip you have for building a life in the mountains, Sir Slab? Wow, that's a question that just got me a little excited. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm in my 16th winter up here in the mountains. I've almost been up here for 20 years living in the mountains. I moved up when I was 19. Like I just turned 19 and moved up here. And back in 2010, 2011 was my first ski season up in the mountains. And it is hard to build a mountain life. And it doesn't get easier, and there's still frustrations. Like my current family life situation, we want to own property, and it's like it's $1 trillion to own anything up here. I rent my current spot, and obviously nowhere you live is going to be perfect, but we have some corals and things, and it's just like there's just no other option. Like we're kind of like, this is the spot we're in, and it's going to be here until either I can get this channel to do better, or some unbelievable opportunity presents itself. Like, but we are in a very comfortable, rad situation and spot, and when you find those, you got to take advantage of them. The mountain life gets easier the more people you know. So network, meet people, you have to be fast at taking opportunities. I'm specifically talking about housing. If you're in a spot and a rad housing situation pops up, jump on it as fast as you can. So that means you got to save money. You got to have that 6 months chilling in the bank so you can take those opportunities. Remember why you're in the mountains. A lot of people, what they do is like, it's so hard to live up here, it's so expensive, they get 6 jobs, and then they stop being able to enjoy the mountains and go out and ride. And that's when bitterness kicks in and frustration kicks in, and that's why people leave. So make like every decision I ever made while living up here was like do it so I can snowboard. So Bobby does not ski. She does not ski or snowboard. Matthew says, have money if you don't get some. Money does help up in the mountains. I've worked very hard to build a channel that allows me to stay up here. Because if I didn't start this YouTube channel and go all in on it and it do well, I don't know if we would be up here. I go to Utah or Colorado for a ski trip. Or should I go to Utah? Yeah, absolutely. It's like 2 of the best places to go to on a ski trip. Or go to the Revelstoke all-inclusive camp or experience. Did you ever board in Canada before, Jonathan? No. First time. I think my dad's in a union public works. Yeah, see, lots of people are in unions. I need Keystone to build bigger jumps. Yes, absolutely. Keystone needs to get on it. The jumps at Copper though are rad. Waiting for Brighton and Solitude to get more POW. Dude, I'm ready for a POW day, for sure. Have you ever boarded outside of the United States? Yeah, I was just in Ruka, Finland, snowboarding. That was some pretty rough conditions, but I also went to Austria, Switzerland, and I was in Germany, and I was also in London. I didn't ride in London or in Germany, but I went from never leaving the country last year to London, Finland, Germany, Austria, Switzerland. 5. About to go to Italy. Gonna go to Canada. We're becoming a world traveler. I'd love to get back to Telluride. The hard part is it's like 9 hours away from me, and it's very expensive to stay the night in Telluride. A place I snowboard at is Bluewood. Have you ever heard of it? It's in Washington. I haven't. Is it fun? Schoolmarm can be absolute chaos on the right day. Oh yeah. That's why I take Roman and Bristol. I'll be taking Roman and Bristol to Breckenridge for all their shredding going forward. I skied out in West Virginia before, and my first look at Schoolmarm at Keystone, I thought it was a blue going down. The only easy greens are Endeavour and Scout. Yeah, Keystone is not a beginner mountain at all. I literally made a video last season titled like Keystone's not a beginner mountain. Will you do another giveaway on another Insta360? I really like their cameras, but I don't have the money to. I would love to. I could see if they want to sponsor a giveaway. They don't do too many giveaways. But Insta360 is a rad sponsor of the channel. I think that camera's still 15% off. You also get the snow bundle. This is the X4. This is the camera I use. The Insta360 X3 and X2 are still available at very discounted, very affordable prices. And for the average consumer, those cameras do insane. My links for all the Insta360 stuff, guys, is in the description. My links for all my sponsors and all my gear is down there. But this is how I've built my entire career with the Insta360 cameras. They are incredible. Heading to Steamboat in February. Let's go. I love Steamboat. Are you planning to come to Banff Ski Resort? One day. I'll get there. Obviously, the big ones in Canada we're going to knock out. Sorry. The yawns are going to happen, guys. No, like literally on a normal not go live night. Especially I went live extra late tonight. X2 forever, Dougie says. I'd be dead asleep at this time. If a good football game's going on, I'll stay up late for that. But I cannot do too many 10 p.m. nights and wake up at 3. Like that really messes up my sleep. You should ride peak to peak in New York. Summer is amazing. Okay. I live in Telluride, so if you come, I would love to see you out there, dude. It would be sick to see you out there for sure. It could happen. Instead of staying in Telluride, stay in Ridgeway or Montrose. It's way cheaper. I know you can fly into Montrose, so yeah, Logan, you got a good point. Taylor, thanks for the $2 donation. A little emote, keeping the fox alive. I appreciate it. Everyone, thanks for tapping the hearts things too. I don't know how all that stuff works with getting the live stream to do better, but Taylor, thank you so much for that $2 donation. Favorite spot to snowboard in Colorado? Keystone, A51 chairlift. It's my happy place. I'm new to snowboarding, so I don't know if the full potential of Bluewood, so I can't answer your question. P.S. It's not popular. Hey, it's on the East Coast. I'm sure it's fun. I like tiny ski resorts that don't have a lot to offer. I think it's fun to show up and like figure them out and find what's fun. Peak 9 at Breck is insane. So many good side hits on those runs. I haven't, like, since, like, riding Peak 9, I haven't really looked for side hits because I'm, like, riding with Roman and Bristol, and I'm kind of, like, focusing on them and giving them tips and stuff. Also, didn't Copper or also I didn't go to Copper Monday, so you cheer for the. I'll see. Get out of here, Tristan. I did not cheer for the Bears. However, I did want the Bears to beat the Vikings, which they did a horrible job doing. Is the Solomon Craft 2025 good, or have you tried it? I've not tried it, so I don't honestly have an opinion on it. I hate giving opinions on gear that I haven't rode. I think it's one of the lamest things that's in the industry. What resort would you come back to Utah to board? I have a couple left in Utah. Let's see. When we get out to Utah, the resorts that we need to ride, got the two east ones, Eagle Point and Bryan Head. I got Sundance still. I got to skin up Deer Valley and Alta. I have Nordic, Cherry Peak, and Beaver Mountain. Those are my remaining Utah ones. Obviously, I would go back to the majority of Utah mountains. They're all really fun and rad. Hey man, I fractured my tibia spinal on the last run of the day at Winter Park before I was supposed to head to Vail for the first time in 10 days ago. Been pretty bummed about it, dude. Jackson, I am so sorry, my dude. I hope you have a fast recovery. I don't know if that requires surgery or what the extent of all that is, but I'll be praying for you, man. I'm so sorry, especially this early, and then you had other trip planned. That's a mega bummer, man. The hard part with action sports, they're so fun, and they're fun because they're dangerous, and the danger sometimes will catch you. Anyway, you come into Indiana anytime? No, but my U.S. travels, guys, is like non-existent at this current moment due to all these across the world trips that are presenting themselves. I have skied Powderhorn and I did like it. I thought it was rad. Yeah, Ouray is awesome. I love the little tow rope in Ouray. I love staying in Silverton. I should speed the snowboard with me. That's a little easier said than done. I think he would have to hit me up, because me hitting him up is probably impossible. Logan, how do you know so much about Telluride? Do you live there? Someone said he does, I think. I have rode Woodward Park City. Tons of fun. It gets a little, I don't want to say boring, but you get so many laps so fast. So like a run can get, like a line can get a little old. If you don't bring your like I'm gonna send it pants, like, and you're like, I just want to go have like a mellow day, and like just it doesn't have a lot of options for you. I've not been to Ontario yet. She's got a Burton Flying V. How do you like them? I have not rode the Flying Vs. I've heard very negative things about the Flying V, sadly. I ride the Burton Custom full camber, and I love it. So I will say they've been selling the Burton Custom Flying V for a long time. So you should be in good hands. The board should still be really rad. They wouldn't be able to sell it for as long as they have if it was a bad board. You'll be good, Jackson. I just broke my tib a while ago and was back within 2 months. Just take it serious and don't lie to the doctor. You'll be fine. Let's go, Tristan. Caught up in the chat, guys. You guys got any questions for me? Anything you want to know? No hearsay. These live streams, man, they used to pop. Could be because I'm always tired now on the streams. Will be my first time going to Steamboat. What we'll have to look forward to? Go do the Christmas tree shoots. Those are really fun. Pretty fun small park at the bottom too, and the night riding is a ton of fun. The village is a lot of fun to hang out in at night as well. Hey Jonathan, how you doing? Or hey Jonathan, how you doing? I just turned into the stream. I snowboarded a couple weeks ago. My friend introduced me to snowboarding. He also introduced me to your content. Dude, Captain, let's go, dude. Welcome. I just want to let you know what's the difference between the difference in camber boards. I have a video for you. That's the best part about doing this for 10 years is I have a video on everything. And so, yes, I could tell you the difference. The difference in cambers, like the very basic breakdown, is the difference in cambers is it just means different shape. The board is in a different shape. Some shapes are stiffer and harder to use, but they help you land tricks and they're very responsive. Others are super flexible, super playful, but they're really washy and hard to do things. This is, if you want to know the difference in camber boards, that's the video to watch right there. X Games this year, Dougie, I need to hit them back. The last thing I know is they asked me what my day rate would be to go to X Games and make content, and I gave them my day rate, and I haven't heard back from them. I will be at Timberline this summer. I go to Timberline every single summer. When's the next Roman appearance? Tomorrow. I am supposed to post like a vlog tomorrow, not a run top to bottom, but I actually have more time to edit on Thursday. I don't have an editor anymore. If you guys are checking out the Buckhouse podcast, you would know that. The podcast is killing it, by the way. And it's so fun. I love catching up with my brother, talking, all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to give you guys, we're almost at 300 subscribers on the podcast. I'd love to get through the winter with 1,000 subscribers on the podcast. So if you guys don't mind checking out, I just shared the link right there. Go check out the podcast. Subscribe to it. That'd be a game changer. But yeah, I go to Timberline every summer. Gavin, we had a trip planned for the Southern California because Nico's down there and it was gonna all work out. And then an overseas trip popped up on that week that we were supposed to go, and I was like, oh, I guess we're not doing. I gotta figure out a different time to do Southern California. And the hard part with that is there's a certain window to hit Southern California, so we'll see. So I got my new sticker from my new sticker I ordered. Yes, Brady, let's go. Thanks for snagging the Evolution sticker. You should tell them about crash pad pants for broken tailbones, built for dirt. You're not wrong. I have crash pads linked in the description. If you don't want to have a bruised butt, impact shorts are crucial to having a good day on the mountain. I have them linked in the description. I'll throw them right here. Chris Andrews staying up late, bro. Come out to Colorado February 22nd through the 20th. Going to Keystone. Chris, no. I'm pretty sure. February 22nd to the 27th. Yeah, dude, I will be in Tahoe that week. I'm so sorry, dude. I met so many rad people and made friendships, and like I want to share with everyone. And every time they come to Colorado, I am literally leaving Colorado. But once again, I travel during the best. It makes sense. Everyone's coming to Colorado in January and February. And that's also when I'm going to other places because it's so good. So I don't have any recommendations for base layers yet, but I'm gonna get the base layers question figured out soon. How's my snowboard playground? Currently, we took our tow rope and tore it apart. We put a bigger engine in, and I am selling a tow rope motor or go-kart motor at a very discounted price if you're interested. Chris, we do need to figure out a new North Carolina trip soon. My favorite month to snowboard might be March. March is, it's like, can still be snow. It could also be springtime. It could also puke snow. March is slept on. What's the best tip for overcoming speed fears as a beginner starting to go into the stunt park? Well, first off, speed comes with confidence. And so if you want to overcome the fear of going fast as a beginner, get confident at riding your board properly at slower speeds, and that will allow you to increase the speed and be more comfortable because you know you're going to be able to stop. You know you're not going to catch an edge. Fear of getting into the park, you should be fearful. Getting in the park is scary. Go to the beginner side. They just opened the incubator, which is now known as Easy Street. I snapped a photo of it, but A51 posted a story that was like the incubator, now known as Easy Street. Because I tell people, I'm like, yo, it used to be called the incubator. And they're like, no way. And I'm like, yeah. And they posted it. And I was like, yeah, I got a screenshot. Tristan, thanks for getting that. By the way, I was waiting for it to pop in my feed. What was your first job ever? My first job ever was laying floor. No, my first job ever was making t-shirts, like screen printing t-shirts. And then I did flooring with my wife's dad. I worked for him. And then I worked at McDonald's and Petco. And then I went and worked for Breckenridge Ski Resort. And then I went and worked for Target for 5.5 years. Then I worked for Frito-Lay. And then now I've worked for myself, going into my 7th year working for myself, which is crazy. My little one likes watching when your son rides, gives her motivation when she sees others little ones riding. Dude, right, Blake? It's so rad. When I found a group, the Craysons, I was like, I gotta get Roman by these kids, because like the charging and the riding and everything like amplifies when they got little homies to rip with. How's Peak 7 at Breck? It just opened. I don't know if they have all the runs open. I don't know what's fully going on with Peak 7 at Breck right now. But if you ask me how is it in general, it's fun. It's a little slow. It's got some good rollers. It's not my favorite peak. I liked it more when I was more of a beginner rider. That's for sure. Hello, going to Vale. Peak 7 at Breck. Early January. Hopefully good snow. Snow's not bad right now, guys. We need more of it, but we're in way better shape than last year. I'm from the Midwest. It's rough riding. Dude, I love the Midwest. I love ripping in the Midwest. Favorite Breck peak? I like the Sixth Sense on Peak 6. That's some really challenging, fun terrain. I think 8. 8's got to be my favorite. I like all the high alpine at Breck. I think all of the high alpine is really fun and challenging. And the fact that you can get lift access to most of it, it's rad. Oh, man. I think we did it, guys. The yawns are not going away. I got to wake up early, get an edit done for you guys, even though it's going to be a top to bottom of Roman showing you guys a run. Still got some editing to it. I also have a bunch of emails. I didn't do a good job the last 5 days of handling my brand deals. I don't know if you guys know, it's just me. Now, I don't have Cody anymore, so I'm doing all the editing. If Tristan's not out there with me, I'm doing all the filming. I had Ski Doc today. I'll have Ski Doc tomorrow. But big shout out to Tristan, by the way, guys. Not only is he moderating in the chat right now, but that dude's been helping me out now that I don't got Cody on my side. So we appreciate you, Tristan. Ice T. Obviously, Chris Nabel has been helping me a ton too. But the brand deals, the editing, the planning, all of it. It's been a lot of work. Thanks, Kenny. Kenny, I don't have to worry about resort ski maps though, thanks to Kenny. Kenny's got some cool things in the shoe for resort ski maps as well. So appreciate you, Kenny. We got to ride soon, man. All right, dudes. Dudettes, everybody. I would love to keep the stream going, but I know what's going to happen. I'm going to yawn a bunch, and eventually I'm going to fall asleep on stream. I did that not too long ago, and I don't want to do that. This was a good stream. More rad content coming. Check out the short forms. Check out the video I posted yesterday and a video coming tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Keep evolving. Peace, guys. Appreciate you.